Little guy's got himself a worm. What's going on, guys? I have to resize this. Hang on a minute. Uno momento, my friends. We are after this one. I'm running a little behind today, so here we go. Alright. I'm with Arknights today. Whoa, I don't know how this is gonna go. After the last time I did this, it wasn't fun. It was a thing. It was a hell of a thing. So let's see how we go again today. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna try. Alright. I found these extra stages, which I didn't find the last time I was doing this. So these are what we're gonna be doing. We're clearing waves, apparently. That looks horrible. So at least I found some extra stuff. Because I've been sitting here and I'm like, this Battlefield record, right, that I couldn't clear the last time I tried this. I'm sitting here like, how the fuck am I supposed to get through all this? This doesn't make any sense to me. And then there's all these rewards and it's like, how am I supposed to get all these freaking rewards if, you know, like the last stage must be worth a shitload. Anyway, it's not, I was wrong. I was mistaken. So, the idea now is that we're going to do these missions that I found like last night. How you doing, Shade? So yeah, this is where we're at. It's a time. I don't know what I'm actually doing in this map though. So we're going to need 2 defenders, 2 vanguards. We don't have a Pompeii, which is start, but we do have the big ugly thing, which is not great. We don't have a map with trees on it like the big ugly thing is usually on, so we can't actually destroy tiles, I don't think, I hope. That said, we'll have to see how we get through this, because this is going to be fairly interesting, if nothing else. Probably going to be using a lot of slowers. So I'll stick with these 2 vanguards. I mean, I don't really feel like I need to change them. I don't know if I really want to use Horn. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm not sure. I will stick with Saria though. Lumen looks fine. Telopsis is probably going to be fairly fine, but I will change her anyway. We will go to probably just use Silence, I would say. Why would you do this to me? Why? My poor brain. I'll use Shining. We won't use Ifrit. We won't use W. Even though W would probably be okay. I'll leave Texas in there. We won't use Reed, and we won't use Posse. I do not deserve it. How rude. So we're probably pretty safe going with certain things. So say Chen, for example. I did say I was going to use slowers, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just rely on Sparky. Who else? I don't deserve it. Yeah, there's a lot of lag on those sound effects, isn't there? I don't know what's up with that. Maybe there's... I don't know, maybe there's a delay? I really don't know. I don't really want to use Effie. I think that's probably going to be bad. I'm going to go a bit random and use Skyfire. And There was somebody else I wanted to bring. Typhon. And I have one free spot left. Why? Why you do? How rude. Outside of that, I'm not really sure. I think this will be okay. I don't think I'll need that last slot, honestly. I checked DMs on why. Oh, music. We have solid music. Not too sure about these two blokes up the top here, but that's alright, we'll work on it. Where my healers? That's a lot of enemies right off the bat. I assume that that is not what I was expecting out of there. This is definitely not what I was expecting, but I see now why they say waves. It all makes sense to me now. And I'm actually really glad I brought Skyfire, because I wasn't actually going to bring an AoE up. Jesus. Holy hell. This is not okay. What the hell? Holy hell! Someone remind me next game to fill that last spot with a flag bearer. Holy shit! That is not where I expected that to come out of. Alright. Well, the whole squad's in. Let's hope for the best. Come on, Typhon. Pow. Typhon's still active. We're good. I have leakage. We have big leakage. That is not mission accomplished. That is mission absolutely fail. Well, so that was a thing. That was a time. Holy shit. That was horrible. Okay, so I need to really reassess the entire situation here. I think that will change. That'll do enough. I think that'll be enough of a change. I'll move Flametail up top, because the top lane is what buckled first. Not what I wanted. It was a good idea until I placed her, and then I realized that it was a bad idea. This is horrible. I also shouldn't have put Sparky there, to be honest. That's a horrible spot for Sparky to be. I don't know if anything can or will hit Chen there. I hope not. Yeah. Couldn't let your stupid crumbs like they were taxes. Oh. Oh. Heckin' taxes. Pet biscuit tax. Pet biscuit tax. This is atrocious. I mean, I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing this, but it's still atrocious. This is gonna be a very solid challenge. And I'm up for it. I need to kind of learn how this is gonna go though, because there's a lot going on and a lot to commit to muscle memory. I think I'm looking good. I'm looking very good. I don't think I need any of these. I do see changes that I can make, so that's a positive. I see a lot of changes I can make. I don't know what this countdown timer is. Maybe countdown until the end of the wave? I don't know. That's fine. Lumen? Lumen! 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 You had one job. You had one job. And he fucked it. Bro had one job and he couldn't get that right. Alright. I do like Typhon. What does this do? What does this do? Nothing I want it to do. We need J. Probably no Texas. I think it's gonna probably be better off for me if I go with this. Typhon, while useful, is probably not the go. Dusk is fine. Chen is fine. Let's get rid of Sparky. Let's replace these with one and... I don't really feel like I need to change Horn. Horn does a lot of damage for a defender. How many is that? I can have 8 deployed. I'm gonna need more deployment points. I will probably go back to a flag bearer. Then I have 1 extra. That should be fine. It'll take me a minute to get everything in place, but that should be fine. That is absolutely not how that was supposed to look. Oh well, that's how it's looking. Can probably leave dust there, to be honest. Come on. Ask. Do that. This and this. And that should be fine. Mostly. There will still be some issues, but it should be mostly fine. Why would you not put my defender back up? That makes no sense. Makes no sense. What the hell? Well, the boss is done, so whatever comes now should not be an issue. Except for what's about to happen here. Well, that's alright. Come on, Dusk. I need you to get your little dudes on the field for me. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage that can't be recovered from, you know, just me having things on the field. Yeah, I can't actually recover that. So I'd need two dedicated healers. I'm actually surprised that he's getting so many of these. Let him go. Like, these enemies here are gonna cause me so much fucking drama. And there's nothing I can do about it. I know there's nothing I can do about it. The only thing I can hope to do, and it's not going to work, yeah, pretty much what I was expecting. Pretty much what I was expecting. It's not even the armor break that's the problem, it's these fellas. I mean, these guys. Okay, so I'm actually gonna need defenders. The idea of just bringing Horn and overpowering is not gonna happen. I'm gonna need 2 actual healers. I would probably be better off using Gnosis. Chen is fine. No. Let's use the skill that I very rarely do use. I don't actually think that I have, like, I can't use Saga because they're too far back. Rainforest Flame. Badam, badam, badam. Alright. Let's see how this goes. What tech, Saint? How you doing? I got the bonk. Alright. You good? Let's continue. What you been up to anyway? You mess with the honk, you get the bonk. I'm funny. This is gonna be a freaking mess as well, but anyway, we'll work with it. The end still has shields. Alright, the end shields are off. Rosmondus is nowhere near ready. That's bad. Trying to beat the Chapter 9 boss. You'll have to remind me what that is. Come on, Roz. Come on, Roz. Come on, Roz. Chapter 9. What's that? Patriot? None of that is actually doing damage. Oh, you've just got to hold out. Well, that makes life 1,000 times easier. I don't know how well this is going to go. I probably shouldn't have done that. Definitely shouldn't have done that.
Yes, sir. 私の仲間を傷つけ私の体の内部が1400度にもなんだよ。命令を。命令を余っていろ。了解した。今から起きることを見たくないなら。離れててこっちを見ないでね。私の思考を妨げる。
I can at the very least delay Mandragora. Oh, this could be really bad. This could be horrible. Not as horrible as what's going on over here. This kid's is what's called the get fucked. This kid's is what's called fuck you and everything. Minor was not the one. I need something to get rid of all of those spiders, which is not gonna happen. Not easily, anyway. I thought that I might be able to get through it with line art, but everything that happened was not a part of my plan. Those big enemies at the end just sit there soaking and I can't get rid of them. That's the other big problem. Rosa's not doing enough damage. Jay just sits there being a potato. Unfortunately though, there's not really anybody else that you can use. Ifrit will get rid of the snails, maybe. Maybe. That's not what I want. I'd have to move everything forward. For anything to work, I'd need to move the whole squad forward. Which is not gonna be ideal. Like, you get... I need to build the whole squad around these two tiles being in use. Which is gonna be really rough. Gnosis is no good. Scardy is probably no good. Although then again, Jay needs healing, so... What happens if we were to not use Jay? Wouldn't that be amazing? What if we were to hope and rely on the Chen doing all the damage? Not using Scardy. Keeping our 2 single target healers. Our 2 defenders are fine. I really do wish I could change my vanguards, but I can't. So now I need 2 solid peoples to be here and here. So here I can put anybody, that's fine. And they're gonna have to be casters. So one of them is probably gonna have to be Effie. And the other one is probably going to have to be... it's probably going to have to be Passenger. No. And then... I can use a couple of other things. I don't really have anybody for that. I'll see how that goes. I have a plan. Is it a good plan? Absolutely not. It's a shocking plan, but it's a plan. So all I need to do really is just wait this time around. I don't actually have any other obligation.
対処できるはず。
まだ一瞬です。先輩。わあ、りんごちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
私の頭から出ていけ。
先輩、少し暑いかもしれませんよ。
いい位置だ。
ターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。了解した。待っている。
And now is probably the time where I should have used
わあ、本気で行くよ。
Effie's skill. But that has also showed me that it is probably not the greatest idea to be using Everholt. I thought he would be okay, he was not.
Okay.
I might see how this goes. I'll test the water with a couple of different operators and see how they all go. There's a couple of operators I can think of that I'd like to see if they work. There's a couple of operators I am fairly confident will work. But for now, we got to get some groundwork. I also think that Mostima was a poor choice. I really shouldn't have done that. Immediately. Mostima was a bad choice. I'm really thinking I'm probably going to end up having to go back to passenger. Alright. Why is Mostima bad? Where I have her, she's not going to have the range to do what I wanted to do. It's not that Mostima's a bad operator, it's just that she's not the best for this particular run. And you just saw why. Hayat says hello, Burb, from his school cell. Oh dear. So... 1, 2... Yeah. No, Mostima's not a bad operator, it's just... For this sort of thing, you're gonna need a really particular set of operators. And unless I have that particular set of operators, I'm probably gonna have a lot of problems.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 奴らを押しつぶせ。
悪くないのダメだ。
So I watch one just walk through, the only one there. So there's not much point in me doing anything here, I don't think. That's what I thought. I don't know if this is going to do anything for me. Meanwhile, you at 1 month in. It's all good. We all started there, mate. So see, now the reason this is exactly here is the reason why a Mostima is bad for this. Only there will be a pair of these, and only this one will be in range. And no matter what I do, that's not going to change, unfortunately. So now I want to use Mostima's skill out this, and we're going to try and melt as many of these motherfuckers as we can and realize that Chen's skill is not ready and then panic. So far Mostima's skill running is slowing down these spiders, which is, that is a good thing. It's not probably going to help me in the grand scheme of things. I likely will lose Mostima. Here we go. And no one was shocked. Do this, because I'd like to keep those spiders away. Come on, thank you. So, out, in. That's not right. No, out. There's too many. Alright, that should have managed enough of them that it shouldn't be a problem. So here comes the next big wave, of which Chen will annihilate. No dramas, no questions asked. Effie is good to go. Slow these guys down. Not that I'm going to be able to, but we'll see. Get Mostima in. Come on, Mostima. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, that's it. Just those two enemies. Perfect. That is a lot of spiders. That's a hell of a lot of spiders. That is a panic-inducing amount of spiders. And I'm gonna give you the hint, guys. Like, this first map had them as well. These holes. These holes are a fucking lie. That's all I've got to say. Those holes are a lie. If you spent the... Let's just assume that I did bring a pusher around. On that last wave with all those freaking spiders coming through, I would be leaking probably... And bear in mind that my pusher... The pusher I use is fully leveled, right? Like, Mastery 3, she's as good as she gets. I would still probably be leaking maybe about 7, 8 spiders for every few that she pushes in. Like, using Chen there was just so much easier. And it's probably going to be the same with this map. Like, what do we got? So we got a whole bunch of the these are all Casimiro's enemies, right? So these two motherfuckers are bad. And no doubt the last wave's going to have a dozen of these, which is just going to ruin me. So we have at least a single file exit, which is good. It's pretty safe to say that from the last one, we'll probably have, I don't know, let's estimate. That's not right. That goes straight into a hole. So does that. They all go straight in. Well, not all of them. Some of them go straight into holes. None of these enemies fly. What the hell? What's going on here? I reckon it's these mortar guys. I reckon those mortar enemies come out of all these. The ones that go into holes. So you can either try and get rid of them, or they just fall into a hole eventually. And everything else comes out of these two. Alright, I'm gonna actually have to do this because this is weird. So let's just literally run with this group because I don't know what's gonna happen. This is a weird map and it doesn't make sense to me. See? I don't get it. I mean, the mortar enemies I'm not surprised about. That doesn't shock me in the least. But the rest, I don't understand. It's probably not how I should have deployed them, but like I said, I'm just... At the moment, I'm literally just waiting this out, because I need to know how this plays. This doesn't make sense. So far I was more or less right. We have mortar enemies coming out of the ones with the holes, and everything else is just flooding out of these two. Again, mortar enemies, no shock. So we're probably going to need 2 fast redeploys. See, this makes no sense. I'm probably going to need a minimum of 2 fast redeploys. I'll need AoE healers. Probably gonna need better defenders than I've got. And now they're sticking further out, so I can't even use the single... I can't even just use Texas to get rid of them. So what are you doing, buddy? Or do you just move up casually and that's that? Like, this doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand. I mean, this... So far, this is no surprise. This is no surprise.
毛上がりもいいところね。
There's a lot of no surprises. It is first try, yeah. I'm sorry, I won't clear this first try, not a chance. Like, my healers are down, there's no coming back. So these actual annoying Casimiras enemies probably don't do anything? I mean, there's not much point in, say, putting Ifrit here, for example. I don't remember how many of these snipers came out of this side. I wasn't paying attention. If the snipers all came out of that right-hand side only, which I don't know if they did, that's not too bad, because I can work sort of with that. Okay, so I'm gonna need 2 AoE healers. That's just that. There's no getting around that. Healers, not tanks. I don't even know if that's worth it, to be honest, but we'll go with it. I'll leave Telopsis. Sari is fine. We would probably need Horn, just because I'm going to need somebody who can actually deal a lot of damage. Obviously W is not needed. Or Reed, or Sparky, or Posy, or Ifrit. I will probably run with 2 actual vanguards. It's gonna be just a big healing fight. That's all this is. This is just throw as much healing as at the problem as you can. Two fast redeploys. Lynn?
目標だけ教えて。やり方に関しては聞かないでちょうだい。
I may stick with Reed. No, I can't stick with Reed. Carnelian? I think that's going to be about it. The only other thing I could do is just continue to bring fast redeploys. Like, just as an example, I mean, I could say, pop a puller here and try and yank that Casimiro's Knight in. I could try that. I don't know if it would work. The Casimiro's Knights that come out of here, no chance I'm getting them anywhere. They're there, and I just have to deal with that. If I can get my fast redeploys to do something to them, sweet, but we got to remember that every Casimiro's Knight revives itself. So the only way to get rid of them is to put them in a hole. And I'm not moving these 2 in a hole. So let's just, for the sake of argument, say, okay, let's try and get that in a hole. And last but not least, let's grab Where I'd put Horn? What does this do? Physical damage. Yeah, no, let's stick with no. So what we do is we load this whole area up. So AoE, whoop, don't click. AoE healer, Saria, and Horn here. So Horn will be in the blast area of the mortar teams, but she's going to have that many AoE healers on her, it's not going to be funny. So we go 1, 2, 'Done. This. There we go. 1. And 2. Lean here. So we just keep cycling through our fast redeploys. Might pop one here. So 8 seconds, 7, 6. This wave is done. And now at this point, we really want to start moving out operators. So I'll actually face Horn that way, and that way Horn might be able to get rid of some of those guys. So at this point, we want to get rid of these enemies. Out. Won't do anything about them just yet. These two. Out. So all these guys have shields, which sucks. What do? Nerl is comfortably chunking through these enemies. There goes Nerl. Fast redeploy. Out. Done. In. Out. Forget to get rid of Texas like a fucking big potato. So we'll have to just make do for this for a quick minute. Use my vanguards because I can. So these are all shielded enemies, so it's going to be really hard to get them down, but we're just going to do as much as we can to weaken them. Out. That's taking too long. I do have one that looks like he's running out, but that's alright. Hey Chaos Deadeye, how you doing? So now I'm literally just waiting for... There we go. Horn. Out. Again. Another fast redeploy. Try and get as much of this health off as I can. Probably should have considered doing something a little bit more realistic with Ling. I think I caught that last enemy. I don't think that's gonna work. It is not gonna work. Big leak. 19 seconds left. You find board at work. Not gonna say that watching me at work is a great thing, but I appreciate the presence nonetheless. So healing was fine-ish. Lynn, unfortunately, was great, but she also had issues. I don't know if... I'm gonna try with F... No, hang on. I won't swap out FE. 50. Actually, I will. I don't need cliff up, but these new stages are interesting. Yeah, they are. They are a thing. I'm not sure if doing this is gonna help me. I think that's gonna be a bad move, but... Actually, I have a new idea. I don't like that deployment. I have a better idea for a different deployment. Just to reorganize, nothing serious. Beat the last of these in the first try. I don't see myself beating any of these first try, but we'll see what happens. Actually, just leave her sit there, and then we'll do this. Pop Effie here. Do this. This. the last stage, it was like, man, just jump in or see what happens. I know what operators I need through text around like crazy. Yeah. That's basically what I'm doing, minus the Texas part. I mean, I'm using Texas, obviously, but... Alright, so Effie's looking okay. I was expecting Effie to be getting hit a lot harder than that. So we're gonna go... Horn here, and then we're gonna use Carnelian to soak. No point in that.
先輩、火事には気をつけてください。初期化アーツユニット起動します。これで静かになってくれ。
Do this.
指定の位置に向かう。
Thank you for the hydrate shade. So Carnelian is solid, she's good to go. I don't intend on actually using her, I hope. Maybe. Nope. 6, 5. No. I'll just hold this. I'll just hold this wave. That's fine. Get out of here. And thank you for the past check as well. So wave 3 of 3. Let's start getting rid of things. I'll leave her there. Maybe. Yeah, she should get through that. Takes us out. Maybe she'll get through it. So I'm just gonna wait for my fast redeploys to cycle. I'll just let Carnelian do a thing. Effie, this. I am very unhappy with how little Effie just did. Come on, Carnelian. Get through him. Fuck it. When in doubt, bring out Earl. Oh, that's a Casimira's night. Oh, hi. Well, that wasn't a part of any deal. I might be able to hold this. 3, 2. The pig get fogged. I think a lot of this is see, I think the problem that I'm having with this is that I'm pushing to clear it, I'm not pushing to hold it, and I think that's the big problem. Still haven't got the fucking skin. So I kind of need to revisit my mentality of Arknights and just be like, well, how can I actually get my squad to just sit there and sit there? Why are these all ew, drones galore. What the fuck are you? Battle-worn Spirecaster. Oh goody, I like these. More grenades. Colossus, lovely. Fucking mortars again, bombs. This just looks horrible. These are lava bursts, I think. If I recall what those are. Which means, I think they burn everything, I think. I don't think they're supposed to burn the high tiles, but they do anyway. So I will again use AoE healers. This is probably going to be my greatest downfall in this map, but that's okay. I'm going to use a very similar team, actually. I'm going to use a very similar team to what I was using. I'm not using Telopsis though. I'm going to use Breeze. Maybe. No, I'm not. Fuck that. I will use Silence. Because I don't think I'm going to need anybody. I'm going to use Lynn again. I'm probably not going to need 2 defenders. Definitely not going to need 2 defenders. And now we get the fun part. 1, 2.
ロードスにランデン修道院の抜きん出た戦術素養をお見せしましょう。
3.
他の人と一緒に戦うの?
I don't know if I'm gonna need somebody else. Let's throw in a Myrtle with this. That should be all I need. Something here, but if I put something there, that's going to take too much healing away from everything else. I'm already going to be pushing my luck. That'll be good. That'll have to do. For now. Until I notice that I need something else, which in I ultimately will.
矢はつがえてあります。主の祝福があらんことを。新たな挑戦ね。ドクター、ここっていい景色だね。
Oh, come on, come on.
ここが戦場。安心して、きっと大丈夫だから。
I don't know why I bought another Vanguard. That was probably not the wisest thing I've ever done.
どうか受け止めてください。どの矢を弓を引いて狙いを定めて放つ。何か指示はもっと早く動けるわ。
And we'll go one.
了解。犯人、お前の父が込めた怒りの炎、今こそ震え。
みんなこっち来て。この力どうか受け止めてください。背後の影には気をつけることね。
I'm gonna be living on this drone. This drone is gonna be fucking living on a prayer.
どうか受け止めてください。敵を発見。
Although I'm a little concerned about silence, I do admit.
この力どうか受け止めてください。
I am very concerned about silence. I'm more concerned about silence. What the fuck is that thing?
分かってるわ。砕け散れ。私がお守りします。どの福音が指さすリンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
What the fuck is that thing? My one concern is that I might not have enough damage.
私がお守りします。
了解。犯人、お前の父が込めた怒りの炎、今こそ震
Don't.
え。
No, I think I'm not going to have enough damage,
どう
honestly.
か受け止めてください。
And the big problem is, I don't really know how I'm going to work around that.
この力どうか受け止めてください。みんな安心して戦って。私がついてるから。ご命令を。どの矢を弦の振動を感じて言って。私がお守りします。分かってるわ。あなたを逃がすに来る条件を提示してちょうだい。ないの。残念ね。
Oh, she's not even touching that.
どうかリンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
Well, this wasn't a part of any plan I had. In addition,
イエスさ、私の仲間を傷つけてくれ。
let's just... Oh, Jesus.
まずはこの盾に
They're bombing.
力にしてもらおう。
言って。どの矢を何がしたいの？どの弓を引いて。
Well, I've got the drone situation sorted, I think, but I don't think I've got anything else sorted. Oh, there goes fucking...
私がお守りします。
There goes Scotty. I think I'm looking okay.
本気で行くよ。怪我はさせません。私を目で追えるかしら。分かってるわ。あなたを逃がすにする条件を提示してちょうだい。
Okay, I'm no longer okay.
ないの。残念ね。
We have problems. That is a lot of drones. Wow. I will be back in a quick sec, guys. I gotta go feed my burbos, but I will be back. Okay. I am back. Okay. That's just as rough as I thought it was gonna be, I guess. So, I guess the real question is, how the hell do I make the most of this? The answer is not simple. I definitely feel like a defender change is in order. Not sure who though. Might go back to Horn actually, maybe. We'll see how Horn goes. I don't think she's gonna go well. Really want to emphasize that. I really don't think that Horn is gonna work. But we're gonna see. So I like the idea of utilizing this archetype. I do. I feel like utilizing this archetype is probably in my own best interest. The problem is clearly I am not in the greatest of positions. So what I might do is I'll leave everything the same. I'll swap Nightingale over to skill 3. Silence I don't really want to use. I do think she's a good idea. I just don't know if she's the greatest for this. Maybe Effie. That gives me a little bit more. Some people going through from the left, yeah, they are, but I'm hoping that I can stop that with what I'm doing. Whether or not I can or not, I don't know, but we're about to fuck around and find out. Because that's what we do here. We've done the exact same thing. This is gonna be dodgy as hell. This is also not how I wanted to do this, by the way. Already, I need to tell somebody that this is not what was planned. I need deployment points. This.
この戦い、スタッフを倒す。毛上がりもいいとこ。同胞たち、すぐに着くから。ミドタクさん、何か指示を。見えなくなっちゃった？ちょっとからかってあげようっと。指揮する人がいるって不思議な感じね。
Music Viking, hi, how you doing? I think that will be okay. I think. How you doing and welcome in. Chilling? That's good to hear. New player. Are you enjoying it? That's the important question. That is the important question. Are you enjoying it? These banners, I'm not actually sure what the banner is at the moment. I'll have a look. I'll have a look when I'm out, and I will let you know. Probably not, but I'm not 100. Actually, probably not. No. And I'll tell you why. I'll still have a look at it, but I will tell you why nonetheless. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it and welcome in. Welcome to the Swoopy Boys. So I'll let that go. I don't think that's worth using a skill over. 12 seconds. Should be sweet. Fast forward this because I don't think this is going to get anywhere. I am very concerned about Effie though. I really don't think Effie's going to make it through this. It's Carnelian. Close. They're sisters, so... It kinda is. Why you bonk? Alright, so far things look good. Except for the fact that things are hitting Reed. I don't much like that. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me pause this while I'm sticking bottles in my gob. And they give it the stretch. Ow. Something in my middle back just popped. See that? I've considered dropping the VT off my name and just sort of like putting a, I don't know, just an underscore or something, I guess. I don't really know. I haven't thought about it too hard. I'll be real with you. Okay. Oh, that's bad. One of those bombs hit. Alright, I gotta get through 30 seconds of this, lads. We got 30 seconds. Come on, come on. Oh, that's bad. That's not the one. We are still looking okay though, because as long as Reed can hit things, she can heal, so we're still looking okay. Oh, fucking bang. Alright, let's have a look at this banner. Let's have a look at this banner. My account is absolutely stacked. Before I do go and have a look at the banner, let us get my skin. Because I have been wanting to get rid of my cardigan Christmas skin forever and a year. Actually, forever and 3 years. I have had this skin forever. Since like year 1. Finally! Actually, what was that? Shouldn't... Oh, okay. The banner. Let's have a look. Is this the banner we're talking about? The front that was? Skins. There's two ways to get skins. Events, like you just saw. There are usually event skins, or you purchase them through the store. So this banner is actually really good. Stainless, if you're a new player, you probably don't want to be using operators like Stainless. Stainless is really only for like specific builds. Inez is a great operator. Horn, I personally love. This banner, Chibi is amazing. Flametail is amazing. Mr. Nothing is probably not great again for a new player. Ciruam is okay. Wind Chimes is not as great as I was hoping she'd be. Actually, she was quite disappointing. But yeah, Chibi and Flametail, so the two 6-stars on these banners are really good. And as I said, Horn and Inez are really good. Stainless is good, but not for a new player. Because he's more of a buffer, so... He's, yeah, well, I mean, he's classed as a supporter, but... I guess you could say that in the very literal sense. He's not an operator you can, like, build a team on or something, you know? If that makes sense. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Now, after this DOS event runs its course, however long this is, 16th of the 4th, Mountain is pretty good, yep. Mountain is pretty good. But after this DOS event, there should be, I think the next event as... What's his name? Can't remember what his name is. He's a crusher, though. Let me look it up so I can actually tell you what it is instead of just sitting here going, ah, yes, there's an event coming. Let me get you some serious informations instead of potato informations. Hodora. Hodora should be either on the next banner or the banner after. I think he's on the next banner. I'm fairly certain he's on the next banner. He's a guard, he's a crusher, but he's broken as shit. Or at least that's what I'm led to believe. He's broken. He's, to the best of my knowledge, the only operator that can absolutely demolish Patriot solo. That said, these videos that people like to showcase tend to be very misleading. So whether or not he will be as amazing as he was advertised to be when the Chinese players got a hold of him, I don't know. But we will see. We will see. But yes, Hodora is a 6-star guard. Sub-archetype is Crusher. And he should be coming up in the next event. So if you have anything to spend, and I don't actually even mean real money, like if you just have tickets, these headhunting tickets, if you have any of them, absolutely throw them at that banner. That is 100% suggestion. Save that until you see Hodora. When you see Hodora, have a crack, because if you get him, you won't go wrong. I'm not too sure about the other operators that are on that banner, but yeah, I know for a fact that Hodora will be worth getting. That's not what I wanted. I want a trauma intervention. So let's try T4. So as far as I'm aware, Hodora is basically just an anti-boss operator. So if you invest in him, he should do you fairly well for any boss, except for ones like, say, what's the name? Frost Nova. Like, Frost Nova has a really annoying just tile nuke skill, so that's really hard to work around, but operators like, say, the showcase I watched with him, he was showcased against Patriot, who he soloed. Yes, he soloed Patriot. And Tulula, which isn't really that big of a deal, but yeah, he's a boss killer, full stop. For like regular clears, you'll want to stick to, say, Mountain, as you say. You've got Mountain, so you'll want to use Mountain for just regular clears, but on boss nodes, Hodor is who you'd go for. Yeah. If you get him. If you get lucky and you get him. But as far as I've been told and shown, so this is still, second, third hand information, Hodor is an amazing operator. I like the class, so the class is in the archetype of, so Wind Chimes is a crusher. Wind Chimes has weird skills though, so I won't use her as an example. Quartz. So Quartz is the 4-star crusher that we have in game at the moment. I think she's freaking amazing. So she has a 2-block. I think Hodor is the same. And I believe the archetype attacks, everything that's blocked. Which I don't think attacks all blocked enemies is actually true. I think it's attack all enemies that are in like their attack range. So they obviously attack their own tile and one ahead. So they're essentially an AoE quotey fingers, which is why I say Wind Chimes isn't actually good, because her second skill reduces her range. So she doesn't really get as effective in AoE, so her second skill is literally attacks all blocked enemies. It's not great. I also believe that Hodor is one of those operators that actually has like 3 genuinely good skills instead of just 1. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty exciting. Everybody I know is waiting for him. So yeah, I wish you luck, and I hope that you get him, and that he will treat you well. Yeah. I know I will be rolling for him. I roll for everybody, but he's one of those that I'm quite literally hoarding for. I'm a dragon on my 10 pool tickets. I stream... What do I stream? It depends on where you are. That's the first problem. I stream Australian days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 4 p.m. Eastern Australian time. I'm not entirely sure what that is in US time. So 4 days a week. There are very rare occasions where I do like unscheduled streams, but there's very few and far between. Usually if something big is happening or something that I'm mega excited about, you know? This looks not okay. Who was it that told me this map was okay? This is not an okay map. Which one of you lied to me? I know you're there. What is this? This is horrible. Thank you, Shade. Chaos Deadeye. Listen here, you little shit. What is this? I'm getting rid of this team. Starting from scratch. This is horrible. Prepare for a lot of stun? I don't want a lot of stun. Get your own stun. And a lot of I'm prepared for the suicide spiders. That I am prepared for.
Victoria の軍人ならば、自らの規律に誇りを持ちなさい。ファイヤーホイッスル、誠心誠意尽くします。安心してください、ドクター。ちゃんと皆さんについていきますから。
This does not look okay. Whose idea was this?
わかった。しっかり援護するから。
私に任せてくれ、ドクター。
Texas。
明確な作戦目標だな。了解した。今回の外れくじは誰かしら。
Like a lot. I am prepared for a lot. I'm not prepared for anything. This is horrible. This looks horrible. That'll do. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna get through this first time like you, mate, but we'll see what happens. I just realized that that is not gonna help me. That was amazing placement. I've seen worse. That was not how that was supposed to go.
おうが抗おうが無駄だ。
命令を誰かがやらないといけないことがある。私にしかできない。落ち着け。
So, nobody kind of told me that I needed a, no, bad spiders.
さっさと片付ければ楽に終わる。
今日はご機嫌なの。ついてないの。見えなくなっちゃった。
ようやく私の出番か。指示を待つ。
This wasn't, no, not like this.
ポッシュ、位置につきました。任務は必ず果たします。
Thank you for the hydrate, Shay.
組んでみたら。
この戦い、さあ、私を超えてみな。
安心して。きっと大丈夫だから。
Oh God.
3、1、
Roz, please, Roz.
何？燃えろ。あなたのあなたは死んだ。死なせない。
Roz, please.
慌てないで。
I need deployment points.
組んでみたら。
みんなを助ける。準備が整った。
さあクイズよ。このジャガイモは爆弾でしょうか。怖がらないで同胞たち。すぐに。
Oh, I do not like this.
障害をすべてなぎ払うのが嵐の務め。
Get out of here, spiders.
遺言の伝達。断る。
どうぞごし。パニクってたら余計丸焦げになっちゃうよ。 慌てないで。だけでは叫ぶというの。少しは楽になるから。
ターゲット確認。
おい。
すぐに終わらせる。
足を上げない方がいいわ。
指定の位置に向かう。
You little shit.
Mission accomplished.
Fire Whistle MVP. Fire Whistle just setting up little fields of flame that the spiders can't get through. Yep, thank you so much. That stun was the only reason something got through there. I had one leak because something got through. Because both of my tanks were stunned. Alright.
ごきげんよう、ドクター。
Well, lads and ladettes, that is about all I have for you today. I don't have that. Don't know why I thought that was 32. Yeah, see, I was lucky. I was just using... Because Fire Whistle leaves a little flame field there, so it was probably for the best that I brought her along. Between Fire Whistle and Horn, I could just make a little kill zone in the middle. It's good. I loved it. I love that archetype. You know who I don't love from that archetype though? Ashlock. Ashlock is a piece of shite. And I was so excited for Ashlock too. And you failed me. You became a potato. She's a potato. If you get Ashlock, don't level her. She's not good. She is shocking. Appalling. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. Fire Whistle, on the other hand, she's good. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Just not as a main tank. Don't use her as a primary defender. She can't do it. As a support defender. Ashlock just has shocking skills. That's her problem. Like, where'd she go? I've lost her. There she is. She has this. Can't block enemies. So, I mean, she's okay. But you gotta go, okay, well, attack interval reduced, attack plus 40%. So, I mean, what's that? 40%, so let's just say that's 400, so that puts it up to what, 1290? It's not enough damage, and she can't block while she's doing it, so, you know, why would I want to bring her when I could just bring, like, I don't know, well, she does physical damage, so it'd be a sniper. Why would I want to use her when I could bring Typhon? Let's really throw that out there. Why would I want to use her when I can use Typhon? Or, I mean, she's a 5-star, so I don't know, let's find a 5-star. Hell, this one was a handout. Why would I want to use her when I could use Cold Shot? I get Cold Shot for free. I mean, she was given to everybody who did the event, you know? Didn't even have to roll for her. I don't actually know who it's Todafins. Todafins is a bad comparison, though, for that kind of archetype, because she only does extra damage to Sarkaz, so she kind of gets lumped in the shit, unfortunately. And I don't actually think there is another one. I don't think so. No, I haven't. I haven't actually done any SSS for ages. I mean, I probably have. I haven't done any of this for ages. Probably because this is up. Where is SSS? Is that? No, that's not SSS. This one? It's maxed out, so I obviously did it at some point in time. But yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't actually played with Typhon. Typhon. I haven't played with Typhon much at all. Yeah, no. What is her skill 2? That's not what I wanted to click on either. I will grab those though. I've only ever really used it with skill 3. What do we got? Skill 2. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. Fair. I'll give you that. That's fair. No, I haven't. To answer the question, no, but that looks funny. People have always found ways to cheese SSS, though. Every single one that I've gone through, there's always been a cheese. I did notice that this one was a little bit harder, though. This one seemed a little bit rougher. I think I was trying to get through them, and I never actually did. mean, it doesn't... I got through this one. I must have never done this one at all. I haven't even got an award for this. Apparently, no, I've never finished it. Oh, that fucking train. No, I finished that, didn't I? Oh, wait, hang on. Ah. I've never done the basic version. Wait. No. I never finished the hard version, sorry. I never finished the hard version. Because of the stupid fucking train. The ice cream train. Because every time I tried to do it on the hard mode, I kept getting, like, shock and pulls. And I've obviously never tried this one. Oh well. Ah well. Tis what tis. Let's have a look. I am going to get you guys over to Avavar's. You delete the train using Golden Glow Global AoE. I tried that. It didn't work. Has not worked for me yet. I've always failed miserably at that. I don't know why. I don't know, it just, that one never seems to work for me. Anyway, I'm gonna send you guys off to Avavar's. Avavar's. I don't know what he'll be doing, but he's an Aussie like me, so share the love. He's only just starting. But that's all I have for you guys today. I'll be back tomorrow. I might be doing, probably be doing Horizon Zero Dawn tomorrow, maybe. But I will see, because I think the next stage of this opens tomorrow as well. Yeah, well, no, that's 2 days technically. So no, I won't be doing Arknights tomorrow. So, which means I'll probably be doing Horizon. So yeah. Guys, gals. Make sure you look after yourselves after you head off to Avavar's. Get up, stretch, eat, drink, look after yourselves, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.